Hey guys, what is up? I got a different type of video today. Kind of a channel update kind of thing that I did when we first rebranded the channel back in, I believe, May. So honestly, this past year, it's the end obviously of 2021. 2021 was a crazy year, man. We're still in this pandemic, still in it, just still dealing with it. Different world now. What can you say? I just think, man, last New Year's, if you asked me where would we be at the end of 2021 right now, I'd call bullshit on that, man, honestly. I think this past year has been crazy, especially up to the midway point. Obviously, having the part here, changing over the channel, learning how to use editing software, really learning how to use the camera, really learning the ins and outs of this stuff has been a great thing for me. Honestly, it's changed my life, I would say. And obviously this is a hobby, but right now, but it's changed my life in terms of just different things, just seeing these things through a different perspective and lens. And I think, you know, it's changed a lot of things for me, and for the better, I would say. And it's obviously a great thing to do, obviously doing this when I have a sort of a platform, right? I'm fortunate enough to actually have a bit of a platform that we've done. It's been 2 years since I opened this channel. Obviously, I started it with other people. Obviously, that's not around anymore. But obviously, what we're doing now is obviously bigger and better than what it ever was before. You know, it's been a long journey up to this point. I've worked hard through this entire time. You know, when it came to, obviously, I'm very fortunate. I have a lot of help. Obviously, I'd like to thank obviously everybody that has rode with me, and obviously Ange, obviously his brother Anth, E-Man, obviously my sister Sam, Andre, obviously editing a video, Sook for editing a video, Lucas for helping me obviously with things, and obviously shooting videos. I appreciate you all truly. You know, it means a lot to me, seriously, and just obviously help like that. Whether you just helped me edit a video or making obviously thumbnails, making art, a logo, being in a video with me means the world to me. Thank you so much. You know, I've always wanted to do this YouTube thing since I was a kid. It was just something I always wanted to do. There's nothing, it was just something like I wanted to do as a hobby, and I just never was able to do it, and I needed something to start it up with and kind of get the juices flowing and being able to think. I've always said I was never creative, and I still think that, but it's kind of to a point where I don't know where my creativity could go, because now I believe I'm a little bit more creative. Like now when I have an idea for this channel, I'll write it down. Obviously I'll write down notes on my phone, and just I'll kind of go back to it. This channel has become so serious to me where like I have like a schedule in my phone, what we're gonna do this week, what videos we're gonna plan. We check them all down, get them ready, so during the week we edit and we post and we do all those things. And obviously it helped being off this semester from school. I'm gonna be back in school in the new year, so my life's gonna change a little bit again. But I've done this in school before, so it's not really a problem. But it's just, yeah, man, I've grown a love for editing. I've grown a love for making content. It's super fun. I'm not saying this is the way to make content, but I do it my way. We have fun. I'd like to say I enjoy it. Obviously, there's some gripes with everything, but at its core, I always have fun doing this. It's so fun, brings me joy, brings a little bit of purpose, you know what I mean? If you commented on a video, liked or anything, I appreciate you all. Just riding with us. I know we have some actual fans that obviously tune in weekly, and so that obviously means a lot to me. And you know, it's cool knowing that, you know what I mean? Like I used to throw like jokes polls on the community tab on YouTube, and people would vote on it. And now I've been just kind of maybe taking that a little bit more serious, and just seeing people are engaged in it. People, you know, are enjoying it. You know what? Like I think here at the channel, what I've done is like I feel like it's always been better just to do a little bit of everything. I've thought of things on the fly and different like playlists and series, and I've just been doing that, and just and you know, I just see what people like. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a reason for me to focus on one genre, and I know the algorithm is a certain way, but it's just that's what I've done. And obviously you've seen that sort of content through the last year of me, and it was mostly like our pure content really started in May, in terms of our like what my vision was. I don't have really like a set vision, but my vision is, you know, I'm a very organized person, and as you can probably see that with the content, I'm pretty organized. I upload on pretty much every single day, maybe for a couple days here and there, but just that's usually what I do. And if you wonder why I upload so much, I think it's the YouTubers I've always liked are the ones that, my favorite YouTubers, they upload pretty much every day. And I don't know, it's just cool going back to somebody you really like online and being able to see a video like every day. And I know you can't really watch all of them, but I do like that availability. I like to see what they're talking about. If you really like the person, you believe they're genuine or funny or whatever, that's how I feel and stuff. So yeah, and I never wanted to lose sight on this channel of doing unique content and stuff. So I think we still do those fun videos. If you watch the channel and see those things, we still do those funny things like a food challenge or like vlogging and shit, stuff that doesn't really do as much viewership wise, I guess, but unlike reactions and like reviewing kind of products I have, I don't want to let sight of that. I know I've talked to people that say, okay, like do things that other people do first and then you can do your own unique ideas, but I still don't want to lose sight of that. I still want to do those. I still have time to do these things, so I want to do it. So but yeah, man, honestly, I'm so happy to have this platform that I have, like I was saying before, and just something unexpected, honestly. I didn't think I would, and hopefully we continue to grow. Obviously, one of my dreams since I was a kid was to have that 100,000 subscriber play button, and you know what, and just helping people on this platform. People have asked on the channel for help and stuff with certain things, and you know, and if I can help, obviously that brings joy as well. But I think, yeah, it's been a total journey. I have so many ideas and videos planned for 2022. 2022 is going to be a full year under my power. Obviously, just me, like all me, right? You know what I mean? Because obviously we started off last year or this past year, January through like right through the beginning of May. Like obviously, it was SQB, right? So it was different. And ever since we moved over, viewership's been way up. Obviously, it's because the videos I'm doing, I upload a lot. Obviously, that makes sense and everything to subtract kind of how the viewership's been. But still, before, like I never would have expected ever to have as many views that we've gotten. So yeah, it's been incredible. Honestly, I appreciate you all for watching. If you're watching this and you're watching this far, I really appreciate you as well. But in general, if you've watched our content regularly, man, like I said, it means the world to me, honestly, and the guys obviously that I film with, obviously, thank you so much. YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers, they only have themselves, and it's pretty much all they do. It's just them, and the fact that I've had help, I'm very fortunate for that. So, and yeah, I'm just so excited for the new year, man. I got so many ideas. I just can't wait to do it, and you know, and just to execute it. Like one thing I love the most is being able to have an idea, or say like have a bunch of clips and put it into one cohesive thing, or like kind of project, whatever, and it's made into one, and that's what it ends up being. I think that is the most satisfying feeling. That's what I've found editing, and I don't think I'm the best editor, not even close. Not that great, but I think you know, just getting better, you know, putting in work. You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of when I used to play sports, right? Obviously, kind of doing your craft and continuing to work at it, and right, and just practice makes perfect over time, right? So, and that's how I approach it, at least. So yeah, but anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps up for my like kind of year in review channel update. I'm gonna try and do these whenever we have like a milestone or like a big announcement, or the end of the year. I'll make one of these or something like that. So if you're wondering, all love always. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you in the new year. Hopefully 2022 is a better one for all, and for the channel, I feel like it's gonna be even better. So take it easy, guys. Thank you. Happy New Year. Stay safe, and hopefully you enjoy the festivities. Take care, guys.